from Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set and towing the slab, it's Sonny Gray.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to, misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Jonathan India at the plate.
Leading off for the Royals, the designated hitter, Jonathan India.
Outside. And we're underway here this afternoon.
That's outside.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one hops against the fence. Around first, heading for two. And it's a double to start the game.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1.
Witt Jr. is one of only two players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first two seasons, Boog. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Sonny Gray checks on the runner. India back on a dive. India leads off second with nobody out. Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Base hit and a run in to score.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
One down. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Cut on and miss. The throw. Tag. And he's out.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a foul out of play. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. On to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show.
When you in the presence of my crown, the beat drop, I won't let it hit the ground. Now you can fix your frown.
Back here in St. Louis, and our starting pitcher here today, Seth Lugo.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat, otherwise it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Mason Wynn leading things off and takes a strike. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Digging in, Alec Burleson. And that one pulled foul. And a foul ball.
Ball one.
In the dirt, blocked. That one to first. Quickly to second for one. And that's two.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Here's Contreras now. He was late there, strike one.
0-1's the count.
Two outs. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. Top of the second. Now at the plate, Michael Massey.
Second baseman, Michael Massey.
Massey in his third season, hitting fifth in today's lineup. And he was drafted in the fourth round back in 2019. Check swing called strike. 0-2.
James Kingsley working the plate. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently he is one of the guys you hear compliments about. Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, and that's kind of all you can ask for, really, just a fair chance to go out and have success.
Massey checks his swing. Appeal down to third, and he held up.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Gray, he's a guy that has both swing and miss stuff and exceptional command. I mean, that's a rare combination. That makes him one of the best in the game. Next offering is in for a strike.
And when a hitter steps in the box, he knows that I got to be ready to swing. And that's where it really opens things up for him to change speeds, change location to get the swing and miss.
Contreras got him on the off-balance throw. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 outs, base is empty. So up now for Kansas City, MJ Melendez. So many strikeout guys do have trouble with walks because usually the strikeout is tied in to the stuff, and sometimes the stuff is difficult to command. Not the case here. Looked like it was a little bit up.
No strike.
In the air, right field. Reaching for it, makes the catch. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Back here at Busch Stadium, and now the veteran third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado.
Lugo back to work. Just missed. Misses inside. Now 2-0.
Aye. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
High fly ball out towards left field. Melendez raging back towards the wall. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Brendan.
And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. And that's downstairs and outside.
Two and 0.
1 out, base is empty. That pitch gets the inside corner, and it's 2-1 now. Fouled off left side.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Right back to him on the mound. Throw to first in time.
Batting sixth, left fielder, Lars
Nootbaar now at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball. There's a strike. That one fouled off. 2-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Just off the inside corner, and the count's full. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They're down 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. He makes the grab, and there's one away. And now it's Kyle Isbell. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
0-1.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position. And that's what he does.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. He goes down looking.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
So the batting order turns over. Jonathan India steps in for the Royals. Led off the game with a double in his first at bat and later scored. Check swing, called strike. Chop to the right side. Contreras. Third out. Royals go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. As we go to the last of the third. And now the right fielder, Jordan Walker. Sliced hard but foul. Hard hit to third. And a quick out, number one.
Batting eighth, catcher, Ivan Herrera.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. To the left side, but it is well foul. Next
That's
pitch
a ball.
misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That's inside,
Ball 2.
and it's 2-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Batting ninth.
So 2 down now, and here is Victor Scott. Line drive, makes the play, and that's out number 3. Redbirds down quietly. They still trail 1-0. As we go to the top of the 4th, and now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt
Sing, you
Jr.
talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Ball.
And a good
Ball
eye
2.
there.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you
We got a
swing at
full
it,
count.
hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Three, 2 on the way. Fights it off. He'll see another. The wind of the pitch. And it stays fair.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in
Now
that
batting
AB.
first
Smash
baseman,
that one through the
Vinny
infield for the
Pasquantino.
knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Vinny Pasquantino will hit next. RBI single his last time up. First
Ball
pitch
1.
misses.
Well, these Royals doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Oh, great stop. There's one.
He's out.
To first, double play. And it goes 1-6-3.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. He's 0 for 1. That clips a corner.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Walker makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here in St. Louis, bottom four, now up for St. Louis. Mason Wynn. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Isbell makes the grab on the run.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. One down, base is empty. In there at the knees. 0-2 now. And that's down and away.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. The hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And a miss for the strikeout. Perez out to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 so far. Just missed.
Yeah.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next offering way upstairs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Pitch misses there, and the count's full.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
On the ground to the left, and foul ball. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. That one's carrying. Gone straight into the visitors' bullpen. And this game is tied. It's 1-1. He kept swinging and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Nolan Arenado next up for the Cardinals. To the right side. On to first, And they get Arenado for the out. That ends the inning. One for the Cardinals on the solo home run. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in St. Louis, top
Royals,
5, John Sciambi with Chris
baseman,
Singleton. And leading it off, Michael Massey. Gray back to work. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
Well, these Royals need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Strike 2.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's the left fielder, MJ Melendez. Flied to right his first time.
Ball in.
Melendez, 26 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2017. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Nootbaar drop step going back. This one's going to carry, and it's gone. So he goes yard to left, and they jump out front. It's 2-1.
His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
Michael Garcia, the next to hit, flying to left his first time. Late with the swing there.
0-1's the count.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that is that. The Royals get a run in the inning on this solo homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Now it's the